Hello everyone! Welcome back to not Sunday Solitude stream. Tuesday evening Solitude stream, in fact. How is everybody doing today? Who have we got? We've got Exeme as well, Early Birds. Hello, hello. Franklin, Star, and Ben. Hello everybody. I hope you're all well. No miss, hello. Welcome in. I feel really out of touch with streaming. I'm quite nervous. Yeah, is what it is. But we're back in Solitude. We've got like a few little fun things I think to do tonight, so hopefully that will be good. The first thing actually I do want to do is do a couple of little viewer suggestions. I've lost my notepad now. I've actually lost my notepad. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, we're going to do a couple of viewer suggestions, and the first one is going to be from a Paco, and then we're going to do one from Advised Retreat as well, so shout out to them for the ideas for today's stream. Has anyone noticed that when you hit the like button the thumb disappears? Or does it? Is YouTube having glitchy moments, Franklin? I haven't noticed that myself. Poplar, Ponderosa, welcome in. SK, Prof, hello. Katie, hello. How's everyone doing? Tommy as well, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, we're in Solitude. We're back. It feels like it's been a while. Solitude is having some issues, I won't lie. Punto, welcome in. Paul, hello. All is good here, thank you. Yes, very good. Fancy seeing me here, Ben, yeah. Here I am. Tuesday evening. I actually had a 5 p.m. work call, and this stream starts at 7 p.m. my time, and that work call went on till 6, so I've been like rushing around the last hour. A little bit late. But yeah, all good here. So yes. Should we dive right in? I was going to wait for the sunset, but actually I've realised I've left the timer on too slow a game speed, but there we go. The sunset in Solitude really is something to behold, though, I will admit. It's come out nicely, turns the sky red, but anyway, we can't build in the dark, so let's get rid of that. So yeah, what I want to do today is a couple of little viewer suggestions. We'll go out to midday, why not, and add a couple of little like cute things into Solitude, as well as do this area which I've left from absolutely ages ago. It's like literally been here for almost a year now, I think, since we put in Solitude Water Park. Can you believe it? Actually, like almost a year. Madness. Roddo, welcome in. Sunkissed, hello. Watching from New Zealand. I wish I was in New Zealand right now. Very jealous, very jealous. I always miss like the first minute or so because of the adverts. Oh yeah, sorry. I do tend to like just leave Solitude running for 30 seconds or so people can catch in. Not so great for the VOD viewers. Hopefully you've had time to have tea or late dinner. I have, SK. I've only had like some soup and some bread rolls. Like you can't have soup without bread. So it's not like the best dinner ever, but I've eaten. It's all good. Streaming's easy. You build 4 houses and a farm. Well, that is it, Paul. We actually, like what I've got planned today, we may not even get to 4 houses. We'll see. And Water Park's so impressive. Thank you, Nomus. Thank you. Yeah, if there's any little parts that you want to tour around Solitude, let me know and we can go and have a look. I feel like I have not visited this water park in such a long time. Such a long time. I actually realised one of my mods disappeared somehow in all of the various updates that I've done. So now I've only got like one train on each of these flumes, and we end up with like a little bit. Not many people actually use them, to be fair, but we do end up with a bit of a queue here sometimes. Oh, jumpy game. Oh, he's gone. Oh yeah, there's another one. Oh, there they go, down the flume. Wonderful. Still works like a charm though. Like massive shout out to Sully for these crazy assets. Absolutely love it. Brad, welcome in. Brad's buns. It was a Brad bun, like not Warburton's at all. Excited to be back in Solitude. Oh, I'm glad. I'm excited to be back as well. Like, I do miss it. Yeah, it is having a few issues, though. Things keep getting removed from the Steam workshop. So now, all of a sudden, our farm and our forestry, which was completely reliant on, what's it called, block services, no longer actually function or work. So we've got some things to patch up, needless to say. Eric, welcome in. Straight up Hillbilly, welcome in. Finally catching live. Well, for a minute anyway. Well, you're here. That's all that matters. Thank you. Pilot, hello. Welcome in. Always love this water park build. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Damir, welcome in as well. Hello. Hello. So yeah, we're going to come back to this little area in a second. I want to start off with a Paku's idea, which was out on these islands next to our Fewer Island. I actually can't remember what we called the resort now. Few Seasons, of course. Few Seasons Resort. We're going to put, I'm thinking this island over here because it's a bit more deserted. Yeah, Opaku had the suggestion to put Honeymooners on the beach as like a nice little Easter egg. Like having a glass of champagne or something like that. I'm not sure I can go that far with the prop the prop limits. But we'll give it a go. We'll set something up. Was that a breach of Biffa copyright, Jumpy Game? Oh, was it? Yeah, it probably was. It's very difficult when you watch other City Skylines creators to not, like, unintentionally copy some of the mannerisms. Like, it just sort of happens automatically when you've watched a lot of Biffa like I have. Alan, welcome in. Great to join in. Great to have you here. Haven't checked on my service box in a while, now I'm panicking. Yeah, all the block services got removed from the workshop. I'm pretty sure most of them are back up, but there's no industry ones, which is what I used in Solitude. Marvellous. Amongst that, there's loads of props gone missing as well, so like we are having a few issues. Yeah, I won't lie. We'll find a way around it. It's fine, it's fine. Some of my scenes that I've spent hours setting up may not look the same in future, but that is what it is. We did it once. So right, what I want for this, I want like, yeah, honeymooners on the beach, but I also want a motorboat, which was part of a Paku's suggestion. I'm thinking like they just sort of pulled up and then sat on the beach. And I don't know, do they want the view of the ocean? They probably do, don't they? Rather than the island. And the island's sort of more interesting, isn't it? We'll go this way. So yeah, we'll put a little beached boat right about here. I don't know if that's far enough onto the beach to actually make it mechanically stay on the beach. Maybe maybe we just sort of beach the bow end. Oh, and it's rising up in the water, of course it is. The Solitude waters are choppy, to say the least. There we go. It's like fully beached now. In fact, they're marooned on a desert island. Happy honeymoon. That's what we'll say. Wait, when was block services removed? I used them all over but not noticed anything. Well, the industry ones have. I don't know about the others are definitely back up there, like residential, commercial, basic stuff is up there again, but they were removed for a time, and I don't know if they've been replaced or not. Yeah, that was about a month ago or so, I think. A little while. Which shows how long we haven't been in Solitude for. I'm sorry. Motorboating on a honeymoon? No, Roddo. No, that's like disgraceful behaviour. Not on a honeymoon. Never. Caleb, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Edward as well. Welcome in. I missed you. Yeah, hope you're all good. Hope you're all good. We're putting honeymooners on the beach just for a nice little calm little prop setup to start off with. Oh, we could we could have the Thornberrys honeymooning on the beach, but no, we'll save them for later in the stream. We need ideas for where the Thornberrys are going to appear today. So, yeah, you guys can let me know. In fact, actually, I want to put them on a little, like, picnic blanket or something like that. Yeah, these beach towels. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, God. See, this is it. I'm not used to streaming. Can't see my controls. It's, yeah. It'll be a fun stream. Gilligan's Island. Yes, perhaps. Perhaps Franklin. Yeah, let's just have two little towels right next to each other on the beach, nice and close, because they're on a honeymoon. And then we need to find some suitable sims for this. Yeah, the champagne is going to be difficult, I won't lie. Do we want them, like, in swim gear? I mean, it feels appropriate to Solitude, doesn't it? We could have one little guy there. Then let's try and find a suitable new partner for him. The trouble is, there's not very many, like, sort of sitting down sims. She's on her knees. We could have her on her knees and him just chilling, waiting for, I don't know, snapping turtles to come out of the water or something. Not sure about that. Maybe she's doing her hair just before she sits down on the towel. That could be it. That could be it. Marooned for 7 seasons. That's right. The motivating Thornberrys. Oh no, Roddo. No, I can't laugh at that. I must be sensible. Brad, welcome back to YouTube Candies. Thank you so much for the membership. 19 months, holy moly. There are actually, I've realised, 2 members who are heading on to almost getting the gold FewC pin of 2 years, and you are right up there, Brad, at 19 months. Holy moly. Thank you so much for that support. Really appreciate it. Do you have the old style market props? We do know, miss. Yeah, we do have those in Solitude, so we could use those for whatever you're thinking. My thingy went, it's back. Oh, thank you, Brad. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I hope you're feeling better as well. I know you were a bit poorly recently, so I hope you're feeling better. Let's put a lady wife doing her hair before she sits down, on tippy toes as well. I don't know what else we'd have here, really. I think that's just a nice little Easter egg, isn't it? On the island, the honeymooning couples. It gives a purpose to our empty sandy abyss down this end, nice and far from, well, all of the industrial ship traffic just sailing by. There we go. Right, the next thing I do want to do, which is going to take a bit more time. Advised retreat suggested we have a treacherous mountain pass, or lots of treacherous mountain pass roads, which I think we have successfully achieved in some of these roads. They're pretty treacherous. We can take a little first person tour later on if you guys want to. Mr. Pepper Bear, welcome in. Oh, there is a bucket, an alcohol bottle that could be used for champagne. I don't know if I have that. A bucket. We could see if we have... Oh, I do have a little bucket. We could use that. Okay, hang on a sec. We'll go back to here. So yeah, we're going to put in... Well, he suggested... they suggested, sorry, a treacherous mountain pass with a landslide. And that I absolutely love the idea of. So yeah, we're definitely going to be putting in a landslide, like it's closed the road. That's way too big. Oh my god, that's like they're doing their laundry on their honeymoon on a desert island. Yeah, we need to get resize on this. That's I've actually forgotten how to resize. No, I haven't. There we go. I can't see it because it's all green and blue. Yeah, let's make... Oh, that's way too small. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Let's find the prop. There we go. Let's make it a tiny bit bigger than that. Like that? Is that more champagne bucket appropriate? We'll put it next to the man so he can be a gentleman and serve the champers to the young lady there. Is that better, Nomis? I haven't got a bottle of alcohol though. I think that's maybe stretching it. Oh my god! Well, they could be seriously boozing on the beach. Perhaps this is the answer. Oh, that's what you're meaning from the market stalls. These are from the market stalls, of course. Should we have them be serious alcoholics? Maybe that is Jack Squirkle's rum out there. Lou Bucket, that is actually what it looks like, SK, yes. Yes, it is. Is that Sven Berlin Sims? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Marvellous assets they are. That can hold a couple of champagne bottles. Yeah, or about 20 rum bottles is what we're looking at here. Oh, what did you do? How to resize? I've always wondered. If you're going to move it and you press its comma and full stop keys on your keyboard, that will either increase size or decrease size of a prop. Or tree. Works on trees as well. Jack Squirkle, yeah. So we're going for mild alcoholics or serious alcoholics? I think we'll go for mild. I can't put them in the bucket. I could put them in the bucket and, oh god, it's all a bit jumpy. We're very zoomed in. I could put them in the bucket and resize it, I guess. But then the bottles might look a little bit small. Or do we resize... Oh, excuse me. Do we resize the bucket so that it fits the booze? I mean, it's going to have to be a really, really big bucket in order to do that. So maybe we do grab the booze and make that like one step smaller. Can we add the smaller bucket now? Maybe one bottle's outside the bucket. How about that? Oh, yeah, that sort of ish works. We ignore the tiny little bottle at the bottom. Let's just move it over a tiny bit. I'm spending way too much time on a bucket. Not a lot happens on these streams for anyone new here. We just spend a while having some fun. So that's where Captain Jack Sparrow's rum gone. Yes, it is, Stuff. That's where all the rum has gone. I think the bucket is sunken down when it was resized. That is a very good shout. Yeah, I did think I could see the sand through the bottom of it, but I didn't actually consider that it was resized. So there we go. We're not resized. Sunk up. Let's shift this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. I think, oh my god, we're so zoomed in. As soon as I click any directional key, we're flying across the entire map. Let's see if we can get these bottles up a little bit as well. That's a bit better. We need to get the alcohol right here. It's Tuesday evening after all. Right. Oh, no. No, reset, undo, undo. I've got gone into first person camera mode. It's all gone wrong. Yeah, so across June, I am going to be streaming quite a lot of Solitude. I'm actually going to pause the episodes just for a month or so because I want to make a bit more progression on Vanilla. So don't expect any more imminent Solitude episodes just at the moment. I also got loads of issues, like I mentioned, across the city that I do need to fix with assets being removed from the workshop. So that's just going to take a little bit of time to go through. But we're going to do at least 2, probably 3 Solitude streams in June, and we'll carry that on through July as well. So we'll get up to scratch with streaming in this city and have some fun. And not progress at all, because that's usually what happens. The booze without the bucket. We think the booze without the bucket. Resize the bottles too. Ah, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. We need a mystery murder in the tropics plotline. Ooh, BBC style, yes, Roddo. Yeah, that would be good, actually. We could definitely set that up somewhere. I think control was slow move up and down. Yes, it is. I think I pressed shift instead and then it jumped around all over the place. That's perfect. Okay, good. All right, we got the booze and the bucket. Right, serious alcoholics, they actually are. Right, okay, let's get on to our little like landslide scene as well, because I quite like the idea of this. So we want a treacherous mountain pass, and I'm actually thinking we're going to take this road here and pass it round this ridiculously steep cliff. And then on round here, because I think that would actually potentially be a place that they might add a road coming down into the, because this is all going to be developed here as well, up into the hillside. We've got a lot of development to do in Solitude. So yeah, we will come on to that. But I think that's where we're going to place the road. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm actually going to place the road the whole way through, and then what we're going to do is ban traffic on a section of it where the road is going to be broken into the hillside. Why don't we turn anarchy off? And let's put collision on as well, just to help us out a little bit, and I don't have to go through and remove all of the trees afterwards. I think we're going to turn snapping off too, because we're now on freeform, so we've got a nice angle, and I don't want this to go up too high. We need it to be quite windy, so we're going to have to use a lot of move it to kind of level it out afterwards. But I think it should end up looking pretty cool. I've literally no idea how we're going to get around this mountainside. This could look awful, but I think the scene's going to be cool anyway. I've got some little prop ideas for that. So yeah, hopefully it will resonate by the end. That is a crazy dangerous road. I was holidaying in Italy once. I did like a huge road trip right from Nice in France all the way down to, is it Palermo in Sicily? I think it's called Palermo, and like drove the whole length of Italy one time, and there was a bit kind of north of where Pisa and Florence are that I ended up on some track that was absolutely mental, and when I got to the other end of it there was a sign which actually said like this road is closed for like dangerous landslides or something like that. I was like, oh jeez. But yeah, I didn't have a sat nav, so I think I was like map reading at the time, for whatever reason. It wasn't that long ago. And yeah, ended up on a very dangerous road, but there we go. Clifford, welcome in. Greetings from Mauritius, Indian Ocean. Marvellous. I am incredibly jealous of that. I would absolutely love to go to Mauritius one day. It's the first time I get to see your face, beautiful lady. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Sapramath, hello. Welcome in. Much love from GH. You're going to have to forgive me because my geography is... Actually, it's alright. I'm alright at geography. I'm not too bad at it, but I don't know what that is. But welcome in. Good to have you here. Overcharged Egg, hello. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you're enjoying your break. Yes, I support the legal organic farm. Oh, legal organic farm. We haven't done that yet, have we? I know that has been suggested a few times, so we could definitely do a legal organic farm somewhere. Yeah, we'll see. The farm could be like the movie The Beach. Oh, yes. I used to love that movie. That was a good one. Totally a Leonardo DiCaprio fan as well. Yes, anything with Leo in when I was younger was a hit with me. Especially if he got his top off on a beach. There we go. Not that you guys needed to know that. Right, let's smooth out this road because this is going way, 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 way too far up here. It looks Absolutely mental. There's actually cars driving along it. There's actually cars attempting this drive at the moment, which is not good. I'm going to have to leave the road somewhere and we'll follow it on later on when we know kind of what is going on and where we should actually connect this up to. I'll tell you what would be really useful right now. Is cities... what is that? Oh god. I'm even on the wrong road network. The wrong network entirely, in fact. Yeah, what would be really useful right now is cities' little like height tool to tell us how much we're going up or down versus where we were originally. But yeah, there we go. I think we're going to snake this up the hill. We'll use Move It to sort this out because this is going to be a nightmare to put in otherwise. So yeah, there we go. Anyone want to drive on this? Volunteers are welcome. So yeah, we need to raise this up. This has got to be higher than this point over here because we need to be getting up this hill, and then we can use a little bit of network multi-tool, I think, to slope this whole section. 0% gradient. Oh, because of course, because I set it to, I set it to the height. So we need to raise it up from this point just a little bit, and then we'll do network multi-slope like that. 5.7. This is actually a pretty gentle drive that we've got going on here. 5.6. Yeah, there we go. We're getting up the hillside slowly. And then let's go from here upwards. Oh, that gets a bit steeper. Although it doesn't look like it should be a dangerous slope, that 14.8%. It kind of looks alright. I'd probably drive that. Don't know if anyone else would. What was the girl band who sang the soundtrack? Oh, that's a good question, Roddo. I don't know that. Wow, the Beach, haven't heard of that movie for ages. No, Butler. Me neither. Me neither, actually. It's a blast to the past. Okay, so we're kind of going up. We're snaking around. I think let's trim this bit off because this obviously isn't right, and then we can kind of leave the road here for the moment. I actually cannot believe people are actually driving on this. Good luck to them. This looks awful here too. We can actually see the like networks breaking, so let's just do a bit of move it with Alt to try and snap this into a better position, particularly that one. There we go. We've also got a massive hole in the middle. We could put even a little pond in there. Might be kind of cute. And then we're going to ruin it by attempting to do some landscaping. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so I don't really think any of the sort of height changes are too dangerous, apart from maybe the 15% slope, but I don't think that's too bad at all. Oh, Edward Bickford gifted one FewCandy membership to No Miss. Enjoy the membership, No Miss. Enjoy the emojis, the little episode sneak peeks, and the occasional early access. Thank you so much, Edward. Really appreciate that. There are urban roads where I live that are 22%. Yeah, there you go. Like, I don't know why the road police say 15. Well, the road police in City Skylines network multi-tool mod say 15%. It's too much. I think it's all right. I had to drive behind 18-wheelers going on first gear. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, mountain roads can be far steeper than 14.7%. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, All Saints, glass table. Glass table? That sound like overcharged egg. No, okay, I'm kidding. Glass table, welcome in. Yes, All Saints. Yes, bang on. Thank you. I was going to be Googling that. Oh, excuse me. I was going to be Googling that the second the stream ended there. Right, okay. Let's, I think what we do need to do is probably give them a little bit of a turning around point. We've still got trees on the road here, so let's do a little bit of move it. Wonky donk, does that sound like River as well? I don't know why that came into my mind. Wonky roads. There we go. We need a bit of node controller on here because that connection looks bad. There we go. That just helps to slope it out. Yeah, I've got the node controller option to automatically slope on, and it does not like to work in Solitude anymore. So that's a bit of an annoyance, but again, it is what it is. So we're going to bang cars on this section of the road. Yeah. We're going to follow it through. Okay, so this section is not going to have anything either side of the road, so cars don't drive up here, and we've just... Ooh, hello. We have something. I can't see it. I can't see it in the jungle. Zach's on that. We have a cougar. There we go. We have a cougar in Solitude. I feel like that might be the first bit of wildlife I've actually seen in Solitude. Lolitude, I was going to say then. I've not been drinking, by the way. I've just had a really long day of work. That's all. It's a really great movie. If we're still talking about the beach, it absolutely is. Or did Starstuff mention something else? Oh, it's like the road from Romancing the Stone. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. Gradient Police, yeah. Did you just take the piss out of my northernness on live stream? No! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel attacked. I'm not attacking Egg. I'm not attacking Egg. No, I'm sorry. I take it back. Lolitude. Yeah, I think that's probably the nickname. Lol, Few, I was literally typing that they're using the road so they can turn around at the very end. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Great minds think alike. Lolitude sounds like a great name for an amusement park. Oh, yeah, that would work. Yeah, we haven't really got well, we've got the water park, obviously, and then we've got the tiny, gosh, this was a long time ago, wasn't it? Tiny little, like, travelling fair amusement park in here, which I actually really like. I was really pleased. Oh, we've got it on pause. I was wondering why nothing was moving. Yeah, I really like this. That was a fun build over there in Serenity. But now we get back to more serious stuff. Landslides happening. Okay, and I was mid-traffic manager. That's what I was doing. This is the trouble. Oh, Pullman, no. I'll keep hitting the wrong button and we won't progress in the stream. Paul and Franklin, I think you were there for the Full House stream. But the Solitude Panther is a marsupial. Yes, Rono. Yes. Romancing the Stone is a must-watch classic from back in the day where they knew how to make movies. Oh, that sounds nice. Okay, well, I'll put it on my watch list. Stuff. Yeah, I'll put it on my watch list. I've heard of it. I recognise the name, but I've never seen it. It's Lolitude for those honeymooners. Yes, it is, Miss Waldo. Yes, it is. Oh my God, should we actually? I actually, yeah. That's just, yeah. That's brilliant. I think we're going to put a district in here and call it Lolitude, where the honeymooners go to drink copious amounts of Captain Jack. Wait, that's totally spent wrong. Captain Jack Squircle rum mixed with tequila, wasn't it? No, miss. Where were we getting that from? Some kind of tequila mix. Because we were going to put in a not a brewery, but a distillery or something into Solitude, which I would still like to do. And then Captain Jack Squircle's rum was... Oh no, was it a brewery? And it was going to be tequila or rum mixed with beer? I can't remember what it was. It was definitely like a cocktail going on. That was on our Discord. If you're not on the Discord, come and join us. Yeah, there'll be a link in the description below. Or I'm sure one of the mods will put a link in at some point too. Let's see a stand-up show down at Lolitude by the beach. Yeah, oh yes, that's a good name as well. I'm jealous of Solitude's gently graded roads. My local Appalachian highways are wild by comparison. Oh, I want to see them. Yeah, I'm maybe being too kind on the road, to be honest. Yeah, I might be. Okay, anyway, let's actually build a I've forgotten what I was building now. A landslide. Thank you to Advised Retreat for this idea. Another shout out to you. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is basically fill this with crazy rocks and have them sort of spilling out over the road, and then use decals around it and construction equipment to make it feel like the actual road is broken. That might be a little bit too much though. Like, I kind of want the big rocks only on part of it. Oh no, we can't move these rocks. I forgot about that. They sort of like, they keep their shape on the landscape as to where they have actually been. Something like that would be good. Yeah, because then there's only one rock on the road. Or we could have it so that actually the rocks are sort of tumbling down this way. That might be quite nice. Yeah, we could do this, because that's quite a steep slope there, so I think, yeah, we'll do it in this spot. We've got a nice cliff face up that side, so this could work here. Let's spin this around and see if we can get that rock kind of over the road. Just a tiny bit, like that. So it's spilling across there, and then we need to come in and do a load more rock work around it. Find the right rock. Oh, these ones are nicer. I'm going to change my mind. I think we can mix it in with different... Actually, yeah, no, these are too circular. I'm not keen on them. We're going to remove that. And this is the whole process. This is what I do every episode. Do something, record it, remove it, have to delete it or edit it out, and then we'll get there at the end. Don't be fooled by the rocks that Solitude got. I love that, Roddo, yes. Tequila infused beer was the inspiration. Desperados, that was it, Nomis, thank you. Yes, yeah. I don't know what the gradient was, but we parked to go out for dinner and I swear the cars could just slide down the hill. It was so steep. Made San Francisco look tame. That sounds amazing, Pilot. Well, not amazing, kind of scary, actually. I'm not sure I like steep roads. Like, they do terrify me a little bit. Like, when it's so steep, you actually feel like your car's going to tip back. That's not wholly fun. A little bit fun, no. It's not fun. It's not fun. Not for me. That does terrify me a little bit. There's some roads like that, to be fair, in Cornwall. Sure, up around the Lake District. Again, I'm sorry for taking the piss egg. I feel bad now. I wasn't taking the piss. I just said glass by mistake and it sounded funny. Some farm fence along the road where the drop down might look sensible. Yeah, we could. I'm trying to think like of a way that we could make the fence broken, like the rocks have kind of spilled over and broken through barriers or fences or anything like that. And I know we do want a dangerous road that has no barriers. So yeah, there's a TV program I feel like there's been on TV in the UK at least, that like world's most dangerous roads, and I see massive truckers going down these like tiny little roads like this. Absolutely terrifying stuff. Absolutely terrifying. I'm wondering if we could put some, I mean that looks totally inappropriate here, some bigger rocks sort of up the top, kind of where the rock might have broken off from, a bit like a sort of cliff face overhanging, something like that. Although I'm not amazingly in love with these ones. But like the rock's kind of broken off that and fallen down the hill. That's what I'm thinking. So we could put in some of these bigger ones up to here. And these could be old volcanic rocks that have lost their dark blackness and are a lot less interesting than the rocks you might find in places like Hawaii and the such like. Yeah, I'm thinking something like this. Bigger boulders up the top that have sort of broken down and fallen down the hill. And we could use some retaining wall around places, or maybe even some scaffolding props. Might look like it's sort of holding the rocks back in places around this little stretch. Might be kind of fun to do. So let's add in a few smaller rocks here as well. There's going to be a lot of rocks in this stream. It's quite a random build, but hopefully it'll be a bit fun. And yeah, like I said earlier, in case you missed it, we're going to do a few Solitude streams across June because there's lots of small little patchy areas in the city that I want to catch up with, and I need to spend a bit of time fixing the city, so there won't be any immediate episodes on it. So we'll get a bit more of Funilla done in that meantime as well, so there'll be more Funilla episodes than there have been recently, alongside zoo stuff as well, of course. I'm going to Tenerife tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll make a direct comparison to Solitude on everything. Oh, Tenerife will be far nicer than Solitude, Eric. I'm very jealous. That sounds lovely. This road kind of reminds me of Gran Canaria. Oh yeah. Well, if it's reminding people of actual places, then that's a good thing at least. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Squeals and excited Jen. Yes, so many rocks. So many rocks. I think we want to bring in a bit of the jungle and not have it like totally rocked over. But we'll definitely bring these smaller rocks just slightly further down here. I absolutely love these assets. I think they're brilliant. They're super diverse. You're going to use them on shorelines, on hillsides like this. Like really so many different places, and they look pretty cool. I think at least. Then you can mix in the different types. Have it look all jaggedy and yeah. Wonderful. Nothing like a bit of Tuesday evening rock work. There we go. Oh, now I've put the bigger boulders in. We do need to come down this side with a little bit of the smaller rocks. Again, like they're sort of broken off, and then we can add a bit of foliage around it so it looks a little bit more blended in. than it does right now. Oh, I'm getting rocks on the road here. I mean, maybe that's okay. I'm not going to be able to move them, am I? Let's have a little look. Is it going to distort the landscape too much? Can't actually pick up the actual rock I need. Okay, we'll just delete that one. Okay, that's a bit better. I don't mind them kind of right on the edge of the road. I think that would be quite appropriate, and drivers would just have to do their best to avoid them, right? Let's delete that one out. We'll need a name for our road as well. So anyone who's got any suggestions, you can add that in chat too. Remember some terrifying rides where you don't want to look over the ledge? Oh yes, yeah. I don't know if anyone's been to Alton Towers in the UK. I went on Oblivion, which is a ride that basically you sort of stop hanging over the edge and then you like drop however many feet instantly. The ride broke down with me hanging over the edge and I was stuck there for about 25 minutes, half an hour. That was pretty terrifying, not gonna lie. Yeah, stuck right over a massive drop and all you can look down is into where the ride's broken down and you may just plummet into a massive hole any second. That was wonderful. I do like a roller coaster though. Yeah, I'm a bit into that. Masca does look beautiful in the pictures and has exactly the rocky landscape of Solitude. Oh, I don't know Masca. I need to go and look that up. Again, Tenerife is another place I've never been to actually. Do we have a bus prop? We can make an Italian job style scene. Oh, Eggsy, now we're talking. Do we have a bus prop? We do. Yeah, we do. We do have a bus prop, so we can definitely do that. Stephen, welcome in. Greetings from Detroit. I'm so happy that you're still playing CS1. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Stephen. I still love CS1. I have to say I am enjoying CS2 a lot more. I've been playing it quite a lot for fun. And yeah, it's good. It's good. It's getting better. With all the mods now in it, it really is a fun game. Like, if anyone gave it a shot early on and then has kind of walked away from it, I think it's coming up to a good time to give it another shot, in my opinion. But yeah, still loving CS1. And I've got a lot of cities to finish. No Pursued Road, that's a good one, Nomis, I like that. Dodgy Rocky Road, ooh, Edward, ooh, may have just trumped Nomis with that, I like that. Alan, welcome in as well. Danger Road, or just Rocky Road. Yeah, these are all good suggestions, I love it. Zahan, welcome in as well, love a good rock. Me too. Me too. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well this evening. Okay, right, let's come in and kind of focus on this section. Actually, sorry, before I do that, we're not finished with the rocks. We need to get in a few more little rocks down below it because it needs to sort of have tumbled down the hillside. And also, I kind of think it would look weird if the rocks just stopped there in places. So we might need to do some littler sections, maybe, of some rocks. This looks absolutely terrible right now. I will blend it in. It will work by the end, I promise. Have faith. Yeah, I think we're going to have that. It's kind of falling down the hill. I don't know if we've got any sort of smaller, larger boulders, if you know what I mean. Something like this, but then the rock colour's slightly... Oh, it's not too different, I guess. That, like, where we've got our little landslide, we've got these sort of larger boulders that have fallen over as well. Just to add a little something something to the scene. And we can carry on kind of doing patchy rock work across these sides as well. I'm guessing there's been multiple landslides in this area, that's what I would say. Okay, let's come in and try and actually do this kind of broken road. We definitely need some decals on this. Now we could try and set up an Italian scene. Italian scene? Italian job style scene as well. That could be fun. So we want like broken road, dirty decals as well. Definitely be down for that. We want to take collision off though to start off with. So let's go ahead and do that. And we can place these wherever we want to. Well, that's skid marks. So that doesn't help. Okay, let's keep going down. We've got tons of these in Solitude, which is quite nice to have. Like, we do have these sort of open road ones. Let's turn that off and then we can just actually snap to the surface. Like, something like that would be kind of cool. over here. Maybe like the road has actually kind of dipped down and fallen. I tell you what we do need, actually. We need to do a little bit of work with the nodes on this. So we've got a node there. If we add in a node right here and then another one here, what we can do is grab this node in the middle and sink it down, because then it would actually feel like we've got the road broken, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that makes sense. Although this actual road asset is not going to lend itself nicely to that at all, because it's sort of made up of decals on it. It's essentially a road layered with decals, so you have to get things in the right place for it to actually work. Like, that could be interesting to work with there. That could be very interesting. If we try and go back to our rocks, can we sort of cover up this edge a little bit with some larger boulder types? Maybe some of these ones, because they blend in with the theme of the other rock. And then we can use some decals this side to make it seem like the road is sort of torn and broken and twisted and that sort of thing. Because the terrain is so steep here, though, this is proving very difficult to work with. Like, my mouse is actually not in the place where the rocks are, which I had not tested prior to coming on stream, so that'll be interesting. 420 Rocky Road, yes, yes. Dead Man's Curve, oh, I like that. Italian Job, Blimey FC, you're not old enough to remember that. I mean, maybe not the original film, but I'm old enough to remember the one with, like, was it Edward Norton in it? That one. Yeah, I can remember that one. Not the original. I have seen the original, though, actually. Yeah. I need more rocks. Come on for you. Don't be stingy. Okay, we're getting more rocks. It's alright. It's alright. Everyone's rock addiction can be fixed. Oh my god, that's the minibus I'll be in tomorrow. You're in-game killing me. Oh no, I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we could set up emergency services and stuff like that here too. This could be really fun. I'm just wondering, actually, if we do get the bus decal. Bus decal, the bus prop. I actually can't speak today. Oh, see, it's just going to be completely, like, flat to the ground. That's probably not the one we want, is it? Is this the kind of one Italian Job style? It was like hanging over the cliff, wasn't it? I don't really know how to set this up. I have seen the film, but it's a really, really long time ago. Now just having a dig at overcharged egg, bragging you have nodes left. No, I'm not digging at overcharged egg again. Oh no, I feel well bad for that. On his holiday, on his break as well. I apologise, Egg. Teddy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Don't remind me of nodes. There you go. Mention nodes and Egg will show up. Yeah, what do we want? Like a bus overhanging the cliff like this or something? Is that what we want? Roddo toward altitude. Oh yeah. I thought the newer one was the original. Oh my god, yes, no. Oh, Boats, welcome in. Sorry I'm late. Thank you so much for the key. Having fun with it. You are most welcome, Boats. You are most welcome. Is it actually good then, Boats? You have to tell us. So I got given some keys for this new game, Hotel Business Simulator, I think it's called. Something like that. I should know that. Hotel Business Simulator, which I've not played myself, but gave the keys out on my Discord, and Boats was one of the people that got it. So yeah, I'm curious to see how good it is. I really want to play it. I was going to try and play a little bit last night and I just didn't get around to it in the end. Is this how the bus works? Like, where's Eggsy when we need him? Oh, he's there. Too bad there's no rescue chopper. We have got choppers. We've got choppers. I was literally like searching for chopper, knowing that it's not a chopper on here, it's a helicopter. We have got like rescue helicopters. I'm wondering if actually, do you know what? What do we want? Ambulance, fire, probably fire, right? I think if we just grab this, this is actually going to end up the most random stream I've ever done. Almost as random as the police chase in Oregon with the film crew following them. Have you played Tiny Glade? No, I have not yet, Popular Ponder Racer, but I absolutely desperately want to play that. And I know the demo's in Next Fest, isn't it? I need to play that. I will probably be giving that a go well, I'll definitely be giving that a go this week. Yeah, that looks amazing. Yeah, if anyone hasn't looked at Tiny Glade, go and check it out after the stream. Don't leave the stream to go and check it out. But it's a really amazing, like, super creative little castle builder. Like, sort of helped by AI generation, I guess you would call it. But really super cool. Yeah, should we have the helicopter flying over the bus? I think Oridan Resident, Fenella Pinkerton, Heiress too. Oh yes. It's fun, has some bugs, but hopefully they get them ironed out. Oh, nice boats. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I think a lot of games, well, we all know a lot of games that come out with a few bugs these days. If you don't want to use PO to angle it, you could use IMT and add bus as a prop to a path network. IMT lets you tilt and twist and scale props in that way. Teddy is an absolute genius. Oh yes, Teddy, that's a great shout. Yeah, I think we do. I haven't got PO, so I've literally never used PO. So yeah, we don't have that option here. I'm now going to have trouble actually picking up the bus prop though. No, I'm not. Okay, let's just move this up here. That's absolute genius. Teddy to the rescue. Super Ted indeed. Thank you so much, Teddy. Really appreciate that. I'm going to see if I can actually do it now though. I think I know how to do it. Let's put in fact, we've got invisible paths. Can we put it on an invisible path? Let's do a normal path to start off with, and obviously we want one of these because it's going to slope down the terrain. And then we're going to use IMT. Feels like ages since I've used IMT. I've been playing a lot of vanilla CS1 recently. This week in particular. Right, so we want a line. If I can click on it. There we go. And we want to add a prop. And then I've got to find it again. Bus. Oh, there it is. Taiwan bus. Oh, yes, look at this. Okay, so then step, we can make that much smaller, right? Or much bigger even, and we should hopefully only get one of them. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, I might need to make the path smaller in that case. Is there a way I can only get one of them? Okay, we want that there. We want elevation up a little bit. This is absolutely genius. Elevation up a little bit. Like that. Oh no, down a little bit. I'm missing where the actual ground is right now. There we go. And then if we shift it, oh, that's going to shift it sideways. Additional tilt. Oh, that's, oh yes, we can tilt it a little bit that way. And then, oh, slope it that way. Oh my god, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Oh yes. Same, I don't use PO, have to get creative. Yes, this is super creative, Teddy. Yes, I love it. He's known as Super Ted for a reason. He absolutely is. Yes. My contacts are getting blurry. Time to put on my glasses. Oh, she's heiress to Oridan Fortune, and a shady Solitudian gangster wants to marry her, and he lives on Rocky Road. Yes, oh, I like that. Magpie, hello, welcome in. Did I say it right this time? I feel like I said it better. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Just turn the step way up. I tried doing that, and then it sort of plopped back. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, yes. Yes, this is so good. We can shift it a little bit this way so it's not sticking through that rock. Okay, it's always sticking through the rock. That's fine. Maybe we can elevate it a tiny bit more. Do we need to, like, slope it back a little bit so it's not... Oh, yes, this is so good. Yes, Teddy, that's absolutely genius. Yes. Shorter path should also work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Genius. If I now upgrade the path though to this, am I going to lose my IMT? That's the question. No. Well, the bus has turned round. Okay, we can still do it here. That's fine. Angle. Okay, right, let's turn it all the way back round. Slowly. Gregma, welcome in. Hope doing well. Michael W, hello. Basford what a great time to join the chat. Yeah, we're setting up an Italian job scene. I was going to say scheme, not a scheme. Definitely not a scheme. In our little landslide scene, just for a bit of shits and giggles, shall we say. Okay, let's slope it back down. We'll get this right. I should have just done the invisible path first off. I knew you could pick it with IMT. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, might need to elevate a little bit more. I'm going to get it in the perfect place. We're going to get this right. Okay, that actually looks kind of fine. It looks sort of like sort of stuck on the rock there. Let's slope it. How do we feel about that? Touch more tilt? I never thought I'd be saying a touch more tilt in this stream, but there we go. Have someone hanging off the bumper. Oh, do you know what? We actually have... Oh, I love this. I love setting up scenes like this. We're definitely not going to get on to the other thing that I was planning on actually building in this stream. There will definitely not be 4 houses in this stream, Paul. You'll be pleased to hear. Sims. We do have someone, like the guy that I used in Oregon, hanging off the edge of the quay in the police chase scene. If anyone saw that live stream, that was a lot of fun. I'm sure we have that prop sim somewhere. I've got a lot of prop sims. We definitely had him, unless that's one of the ones that's been removed. Please don't tell me it is. No, this guy. Yeah, this guy. He looks like he's sort of holding on, right? That's what we want him holding on. This is going to be so tricky to place. We want him holding the bumper like this, hanging off the bumper like that. Bungee jumping. This is when we need a Spider-Man prop. Yes, it is. Looks extremely dangerous. I would say it is, Greg. Yeah, I would say it is. I love IMT. It's such a random use case. It's so great. Yeah, it really is. Oh my god. Actually, genius. I'd never think to use IMT except for like IMT purposes. Oh, Pendulum, welcome in. Bonjour. I can't read the rest of it, but bonjour, welcome in. Welcome in. Have I missed anyone else? Sorry if I've missed anyone else. Teddy made Xmas come early to Few. Actually did start. Actually did. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh my god, been making a tea and I need to see what you're doing. Yeah, I'm trying. Do we want him hanging off the bumper like this? I'm trying to set up a scene here. If you add him with IMT as well, you can rotate him also. Oh my god. These just like genius ideas coming out. Is that going to be more hassle than it's worth though, Nomus? I could just blaze him. Oh no, I don't want to delete the line. Why can't I select the endpoint? No, don't delete. Okay, I'm gonna just play. Yes, that would be a much better way of doing it. I'm absolutely certain of that. But I've got years of faffing around with props in cities and with movers. We'll go for this option. Is this where we want him though? Does this look appropriate? Would he not be hanging out there? I actually feel like he would be hanging out the side door, you know. So can we rotate him around this way a bit? Like he's like sort of climbed out the door. If you know what I mean. Is his fingertips? Oh, it's like trapped in the bottom. Can we go for that? He's strangely strong, I will admit, because he's like able to do a nice pull up like that. Gotta be the door. I've got an idea, yeah. This is fine, oh my god. Jurassic Park style, yes. What a live stream not going 100% to plan. Inconceivable, yes, Edward. I feel like it's been a long time since we've had a live stream not going to plan. Although, yeah, I haven't live streamed enough this year, and that's about to change. Lots of Solitude live streams coming your way in June. And the next one I will actually build something. Sven must have made a raptor by now. Yes, yes, yes. I need it. Oh yeah, we need a dinosaur prop. He must have made one. News crew and traffic cones. We absolutely could do boats. You could copy the bus and replace it with the sim. Should get close. Oh god, no, miss. That's a really good idea. Sven has a Tyrannosaurus Rex static prop. Oh my god. Do we need to dip off to the workshop to get a T-Rex? I feel like that's maybe a little bit far-fetched for Solitude. Oh, I love it. He's done loads of tip pull-ups. Yeah, he's like extra strong. Extra strong. Right, okay. Let's get back to detailing up the landslide, which was far more boring than what this has turned out to be. Well, I was quite excited to detail up a landslide, which I still am. So, there we go. Okay, let's turn off prop snapping for this. Yeah, I definitely think things like this, like with the road being sort of almost stretched and torn, would be quite good to have. We could actually resize this so it feels more stretched as well. So we just make this bit larger. Which feels like the sort of fabric of the road has been stretched, if you know what I mean. Maybe a little bit. We need to get some more kind of dirty decals in here, these sort of things as well. Where the rocks have damaged the road pretty considerably as they've fallen onto it. Definitely want a lot of this. This whole end needs to be covered as well. That actually would do pretty well with this sort of exposed rebar. There we go. Learning something new every day. Yeah, this would do quite well with this, I think. Here. It's sort of tearing off the end. I can't quite get it perfectly into place though, so we'll just move it a little bit. No, we won't. We won't use move it a little bit. It's just going to disappear if we move it any further because the road is a major wonky donk at this end, so that is what it is. What? I mean, we've got cracks. We could start cracking everything. I sometimes feel like these are very kind of like harshly drawn compared to some of the other decals that we have for road wear and tear. We don't really want cobblestones under it. I can't imagine that's exactly how the road is made up here. Yeah, these kind of dirty ones though I think would be pretty good here. Spilling out over the edge. Something along these lines. It's a shame we can't kind of put them on the rocks actually themselves. We would be good. Oh yeah, some of these. I was gonna say it would be good actually to use some of the cliff face decals and textures. Yeah, these cracks are much better. I like that. Yeah. We could kind of do that around some of these rocks that have landed on the road down here as well. Where they've sort of split the tarmac of the road as they've landed. I quite like that as a little nugget. I'll just keep spinning them round so it looks at least like it's a bit more varied than it actually is. Something like that. Oh, Terry, welcome in, welcome in. Imagine my expression when I join the stream and see gestures vaguely at the carnage in this clip. Yeah, this is what we're doing here. We're having fun, Terry. I need smoke. Oh, yeah, that's a good shout. Let's do that before we forget. Yes, that's a very good shout. Where's Mitch and Jerry when you need them? Well, yes. When I'm back from vacation, yes, egg. They're on holiday as well, I guess. Where do we want the smoke coming from? The back of the bus? The engine would be this end though, right? So like the smoke would come from this end of the bus. I feel like maybe this is... I mean, this is the small smoke marker. Maybe we have it somewhere in the middle. It's coming from the side. From the side of the bus straight up into the helicopter. That sounds a little bit dangerous. Do you have a rope prop or something similar? Could have a guy hanging from the helicopter trying to save the guy on the bus. Oh yes, no miss. That would be good. I don't think I have a rope prop, but I may have some, like, we could use kind of a construction rebar thing. Or something like that. Yeah. Last thing I saw before this was two lovers getting snookered on an isolated beach. Yeah, we've gone from honeymooners getting absolutely shit-faced to Italian job scene. That's where we've gone in this stream. Arctic Fox, hello, welcome in. What have you missed? Exactly what I just said. Chaos, carnage. Alan, welcome in. Could you connect the hanging sim with a rope to the chopper? Right, there we go. Okay, so everyone wants me to connect the hanging sim to a rope from a chopper. Or do we want another hanging sim? Oh, hanging down. I think we can use... I'm trying to think what I've actually got that would facilitate this. Not a construction crane. I think it's something like some kind of pole of some description may work in place of a rope. It'd be quite thick. trying to think what the narrowest pole I've got is. Like, we could use this one. It does look like a lamppost. I think it's very easy to disguise that one. That looks like a wooden pole as well. Oh. I thought that was going to look good. We could resize this, actually. Hide the top of it in the helicopter. Okay, I'm sort of feeling this. I think we could try. I think we could try this. Let's go to props. Okay, we're going to resize it so it's a little bit skinnier, and then we're going to drop it. We've got prop snapping on, haven't we? We're going to drop it so the top of it is hidden in the helicopter, and the bottom part of it is like sticking out. Oh, not that far. Not that far. Something like that. This work. Good job I'm not on holiday in Solitude taking a bus tour, yeah? Yes, indeed. Engine would be at the back of the bus. Oh, there we go, Edward. Okay, that's that's me being clearly very thick. Just assume the engine's at the front. Like my car. If you can isolate the cable from a crane pop, that would work. I'm not sure I can do that, folks. I haven't got the mods. Unless there's something actually in sub-buildings. Antenna. Yeah. That could... Let's have a little look. They kind of got those bulgy ends to it. Like, at least this is straight down, right? Maybe use that as a basket. Oh, yeah. I can't flip it though because I don't have PO. Unless I use IMT, actually. Keep using IMT. That's an amazing trick. I absolutely love that. Thank you, Teddy. Motown Madman, hello. Fire hose from the fire truck. Can we get a hose? Can we actually get a hose? I don't think we can. But that would work. That looks great. Okay. This is a scene from Speed. Italian Job. Italian Job. Could be Speed though. Yeah, actually could be Speed. Okay, what man is going to be hanging down then? This is quite an important decision. I feel like we need another one. Like fingertip strength man is done and set now. So we need a brave old soul. I kind of want someone that looks like they're not on the phone. Someone that looks like they're sort of hanging onto the rope, doing that kind of action would be good. Could they be hanging onto the rope? Maybe she's next to the rope saying, "Stop, don't move. It's gonna fall." I'm not good with stories. That. This guy could be holding onto the rope. I love their faces. With one hand. Trampole might be the best because it's stackable. Oh, okay. We could try that. Just arrived and it's all very dramatic. It is. Chase, thanks, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. This is turning into a crazy action movie. This is not what I expected this stream to be, I will admit, but I'm loving it too. It's fun. I like having fun. We can just mess around together. Anyone watching the VOD, I apologise because not a lot's happening. But there we go. Thank you for watching the VOD. I appreciate it. If you draw a power line, I think you can delete the buildings. You just select buildings. You draw a power line. One of the seated models could work pretty... Oh, one of the seated models could work. I'm not sure what you mean though, miss. Did I miss something? Oh, can I play guitar for you, Candy? Oh, do you mean in my corner of the room? So, a tiny bit. I'm not good. I'm not about to like bust out the guitar and give you all a jam because I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. No, I'm not very good, Egg. But I do have 2 guitars over there, which I've had since I was about 13 years old and don't want to let go of. I'll occasionally attempt to play it again, just for some fun. That's about it. That's Hanging Harry. What, this guy? We were going to look at a seated model. Seated. Have I got any... Like, could he be bending down to pick him up from the hanging from the airplane? This guy could be like hanging off a rope actually, like a sort of... Maybe he's actually injured, hanging off the rope like a limp kind of fish. Mickey, hello, been in a similar precarious situation many times on GTA. Thankfully not in real life, yes. Oh, I've done this in GTA. Gotta love a bit of a GTA crash. I picked up GTA on the PC. I've completed number 5 on the Xbox a couple of times now, I think, actually. And I picked it up on the PC last year, maybe, sometime. Maybe the year before, actually. And started to play it on the PC, and I completely forgotten how to play, and also couldn't really figure out a lot of the PC controls. But then when he's got a rope hanging out of his backside, does that work? do we like that? What was I saying? GTA, yeah. When I got in an aeroplane for the first time, I started the aeroplane, skidded out of the hangar and straight into the cliff opposite where the hangar is, and it just burst into flames and I died. It was very dramatic, but it's actually one of the funniest things I think I've ever done. Sat there actually wetting myself in my little office room by myself, but it was funny. Sims in Solitude, a crazy fit, holding onto ropes from helicopters with one arm and fingers from a bus door, yes. Harry Loldini from Lolitude, yes, Brad, I love that name. Gosh, you guys are really active in chat. I hope this is fun to watch. It's very random. Hanging Harry, the husband of moaning Meggie. Oh yeah. Yes, Roddo. Maybe at the next subscriber milestone, you regale us with Wonderwall. Oh, absolutely not, Ian. Absolutely not. I mean, it's all one thing, me attempting to play the guitar, but you definitely do not want to hear me sing. In fact, didn't I on the Christmas live stream try and sing the 12 days of FewCandy Christmas that you guys wrote? That was awful. I can't sing. I'm a terrible singer. I need some flying lessons for you. I do, Pilot. Care to give me some flying lessons? I'll be right there. Hi, Police Gaming. Hello, welcome in. That's amazing looking. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, delineator road marker props could be a good option for the rope. And yes, I too have guitars still around since 14, not a rock star either. Yes, Denny! I'm glad it's not just me. I did see, I've lost it now, because the chat moves so fast. Oh no. Will you do a modded CS2 series? Yes, absolutely. Yes, I definitely will. I kind of I've been playing it a lot in my free time and I'm actually really enjoying it now. I'd like to start one, but I've got too many series on the go right now, so I want to get through those a bit more. And I also want these big updates to come out because there's a good chance things in the game will not break, but so some of the mods will break, but yeah, maybe not be great if you started a city right before them. So yeah, I won't be starting it until some more of these big updates are out, but I'll absolutely definitely be doing a modded CS2 series for sure. Yeah, I'm just seeing how bumpy the roads got there, but never mind. Okay, I've kind of lost track of what we're doing here. What else do we want in this scene? Oh, we were going to try the changing the rope. Is this rope not satisfactory? It's not too bad, is it? We need to be relatively thick to support the weight of the hanging man. Sing for us? Absolutely not, Roddo. No. You can go back and watch the Christmas tree if you want to see that. Is Fuelines going to continue? No, Fire Police, because it's got a lot of issues. Like there was some mods that I used from Thunderstorm which are no longer around and meant a lot of what I'd done was sort of wasted. The farm build that I did with all the extra detailing mods was in Fuelines, but yeah, I think I've kind of that was really the first sort of proper city I did when I got CS2, and there's a lot of it that it would take me a long time to go back and do the detailing I want with the mods that we've got now, which is just not hugely fun for me, honestly. So I think Fuelines is probably done for the moment. But yeah, I absolutely would love, the next series I start will be a modded CS2 series, definitely, because there's a lot of cool stuff in that game now. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just wanted to put some of this cliff texture in some of these green places. I realise we haven't got any trees here, which is not like Solitude. Looks good. Rope looks good. Okay. I can't stop laughing. Egg, it's in the details. What next sub-milestone for you can release her debut album titled It's in the Details with this scene as the album cover. Literally no one will buy that. No. Oh, Coast Guard rescue swimmers have a strap that goes under both armpits that they use to hoist in and out of helicopters, so the asset doesn't generally have to be holding the rope. Okay, so this hanging guy actually works then boats, right? Yeah, there will not be a FewCandy album, just to be clear on that. Right, Terry, can I just say I love this community so much we don't even need to really be watching for you playing the game to have so much fun chatting and chilling with our friends. Oh, Terry, I love that. Yeah, anyone who's seen my streams before will know, generally speaking, not a lot gets actually built most of the time. Occasionally we do. Occasionally we have a productive stream, but not very often. I just like the opportunity to chat to you guys and have some fun and get some really random ideas that I would never have thought of, aka the challenge obscene. Thank you, Eggsy, for that idea, into the city. And also shout out again to Advised Retreat, who came up with the landslide idea, because I love that. Grimnar, I'm with CS1 myself, won't be getting to anyway. Yeah, but I think you share that same opinion with a lot of people. How about an overcharged Egg and FewCandy musical collaboration on the new song? It's in the details. Egg's actually musical, though, right? He can play guitar. Actually, I'll tell you what, I was musical. I played classical trumpet very well, played in national bands, and was actually really, really good when I was a kid. But there's my geeky band camp slide for you. I have not picked up the trumpet in years, and I won't be doing a trumpet solo for you guys on stream anytime soon either. But there's an interesting fact for you. So I was musical once upon a time, but I can't say I've kept up with those skills, unfortunately. So if you can wait, don't detail in anger. I heard you say, oh no, we're writing the lyrics. All 76 of you are my best friends. That's so cute, Egg. That's so cute. Hanging Harry married moaning. I'm reading the chat too much, but you guys are funny. Hanging Harry married moaning Meggie, and she pushed him off the cliff on their honeymoon. Oh dear. In their bus. That could be what happened. Right, let's get a few more little props in here. Let's get some barriers. How far are we into the stream? Like, are we actually an hour and 12? And we've placed a couple of props. Sorry everybody who turns up for more than that. Yeah. We're having fun. That rock looks particularly bad sitting there now, but we could maybe put some other rocks in front of it. I think let's have a couple of little, like, actually these barriers seem way too permanent for this. Sorry, I'm gonna have a change of heart right after putting that down. And now I can't pick it up. There we go. I think actually what we want is probably like traffic cones. Would they put like a permanent back? I guess if it was like a major... I mean, it's just happened, clearly, because the bus is hanging off the cliff, I think. Unless they went through the barriers. Could we say they maybe went through the traffic cones? Oh, there's a few rocks on the right. Actually, yeah, let's put some more traffic cones back here. Like that. I think we could probably do with a little bit of ruined brush down the side of the road as well. There we go. Oh, it's not as patchy when the terrain's super like steep like this off the side of the cliff. Yeah, I don't feel like that kind of hard green edge is really warranting it there. We almost want a road that's a bit wider, actually, that comes right up to the cliff edge. But then again, like, yeah, they may not build a road necessarily that close to such a steep drop-off. Oh, Michael W. with a $20 super chat reserving the first copy of Few's debut album. It's in the details. Oh my god, Michael. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Yeah, it may not happen. You may be disappointed. But thank you so much for your super chat. Really appreciate that. In the details is an absolute classic. Well done, Egg. Well done. If I do release an album, I will make sure to call it that with credit to Egg. City's big band, Egg guitar, Few on trumpet. I'm sure we can find plenty more. I can clap the rhyme. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, Maggie is the bus driver and a stunt woman. Oh, I like that. Yeah, powerful stunt woman. I like that. Teddy, I can try and sing. A Fire Police Gaming's in. Is there like an airport asset with random suitcases having some debris under the wreck would pop? Yes, boats. Amazing. We do have the old market stall assets. I'm just wondering if oh look, Lambo. Could maybe their friends have like come to watch. Oh, this was in the chase. This was in the chase, right? The Lambo's going to sort of stop here like it's skidded off the road. Oh, I'm totally down for this. Hang on, I will come back to the props in just a second. We're going to go back to decals. We're going to do some skid marks. They were chasing the bus. That's probably not very believable. Yeah, they may have been chasing the bus. They would have caught the bus easily though, right? Like on these windy little roads. But anyway. Okay, so let's have that coming into the back of where the Lambo is now. Just some tiny little subtle skid marks. Really adds to the story, doesn't it? Oh, Fire Police Gaming with a $5 super chat. Got the second copy, even though I'm lead singer. Oh, thank you, Fire Police. Appreciate the super chats. Yeah, definitely lead singer. I'm stepping away from that. You take it. Follow up album and such like. Oh no, I do say that a lot. Yeah, that's true. Today was going to be the day we played a Little Planet Zoo. By now you should have somehow worked out how to play CS2. Alright, AMD. Alright. I do still play CS2. I love that though. Yes, that's so funny. The landslide could have been caused by water, maybe a small water prop. Oh, that's a nice idea, Alan, actually, yeah. That is a nice idea. I have... We could kind of put like a subtle waterfall hidden in the back there, actually. That would be pretty cool. Oh, Brad plays cities! Oh, with a $5 super chat. Mad, I'll grab a copy too. Well, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate this. Thank you, Brad. I guess I better get working on the album then. You're going to be highly disappointed, that's all I can say. I can try and do the Mr. Bean at the London Olympics, playing one note on a keyboard repeatedly if I remember the opening ceremony. Yes! Oh my god, I've forgotten he was in that. Yeah, it was really funny. I like that. Yeah, I love that, Ben. Right, Ben's in on keyboard. So there we go. We've got the big band going. Okay, so let's put... I'm just going to do this and I'm going to get the props out like Boat suggested. I really like that idea. So let's put a couple of these here. Oh, I could angle it with IMT, couldn't I, if I wasn't being quite so lazy. So let's put a couple on the side here and I'll try and remember to do that if we've got time. Okay, yeah, we do have kind of like random stuff from these market stalls, like some books. Some books have fallen out of the bus. Oh, this is going to be so hard to place on this terrain. I don't even think we're going to see... Well, there we go. We can see some tiny little books down there. Market clothing. Scatter some clothing randomly across these rocks. This is going to be so hard to get in. Are we prop snapping? Wow. That was big. Okay, well, we can move these around with Move It. It's going to look so odd, potentially on the terrain. Floating clothes sticking out of rocks. We could try and hide it. Oh, I wish there was like a sort of like flying newspaper smoke thing. Like, well, like the smoke things, you know, like flying papers everywhere. That would look super cool. A barrel. Has a barrel fallen out of the bus? Maybe. Maybe some barrels of Captain Jack's Quirkle rum? Perhaps. This is impossible to actually see where they're actually landing. Will we turn off prop snapping? Yeah, we can fill this space with a few props relatively easily, although it's nowhere near where my mouse is actually saying it is, which is not hugely helpful. Yeah, these were the sort of things I was thinking of. These little cases here, which we could definitely use a few of, potentially. Although the terrain is so steep, yeah, without PO and angling every single individual prop, we may have some jankiness that we don't want to look too closely at here. We've got a little bit of scattering. I do like the clothes, but that's going to be very difficult to make that work over the rocks. Scatter another shirt or two down here. Or is it a jacket? I'm not sure. Jacket probably, isn't it? It almost looks like a fireman's jacket. Have it under the box like it's got squashed. And that's why we can't see it. Yeah. That's maybe the best I can do. Cake boy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Love work. Deep Explorer, welcome in. Love work in City Skylines, thank you. Digital GM, watch your Planet Zoo, good series. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, appreciate that. I love a bit of Planet Zoo. I love it. I'm also very grateful to be able to do 2 different games on the channel and not have too many complaints about it. Is classical trumpet a step up from kazoo? A little bit, Paul. A little bit. I probably can't play a kazoo though, to be fair, so yeah. If you write a few verses and a chorus, I can use my credits to make an AI song with it. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, I want to hear that. Oh, Fire Police Gaming, your phone's dying, bye-bye. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, Terry! I mean, I'm actually a real singer and composer. Tags are song snippets. The barbershop a cappella singers. I forgot you were barbershop, Terry. A cappella singers love to sing. I can definitely help with musical endeavours on vocals. Just saying. Amazing! Amazing. I love that. I mean, is this band thing actually happening? Is this serious? Are we committed? I don't know what's going on anymore. Nice, didn't mean to open Pandora's box. Yeah, like literally Pandora's box. We're here for you if you do whatever you like. Oh, thank you, Pilot. Appreciate that. Philippe or Philippe, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. My eyes are giving me up for me, calling it an early evening night. Good night, everybody. Have fun. Good night, Roddo. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for all the wonderful ideas. Love it. Barrel contains Rocky Road 420 rocks. There we go. There we go. And Egg deleted Michael's message, which said, where are the Thornberrys? We need to put in the Thornberrys somewhere. They don't appear to be in this Italian job scene. They have already been involved in a vehicle accident, though, so maybe they weren't here. I don't know what else we can add into this now. It's gone a little bit off-piste from what I was actually originally thinking that we'd do in this stream, so I thought we'd just do some nicer landscaping and detailing. I think definitely a police car, maybe 2. Or 3? Why not? Fire truck. We've got a fire rescue helicopter already. Although the Lambo's over this side, yeah, maybe that guy has managed to get away with the police turning up on this side. I could say that. Let's do a few more sims around here as well. Let's turn it into a bit more of a scene. I'm thinking definitely like some cops around the police car. I mean, I don't have any cop props really, apart from these armed policemen, which maybe seems a little bit overkill. This dude with the massive, like, I don't know, AK-47 or something. This guy on his phone. They could all just be stood around. That's all right. Yeah, well, these guys don't have huge guns. Maybe slightly more appropriate. See what's going on there. I don't have any firemen. We've talked before about getting fireman assets, actually, and I still have not. Maybe we could have some of these factory workers instead. And their green outfits look exactly like firemen. I know I could recolour them, but that'll do for the moment. Anything else we want in this scene? And then what's the time? Right, so we could move on and do a tiny bit of building, maybe. I was just joking, but if you guys are ready to sell a platinum album, let's do it. Okay, eggs in. Naming an album platinum would be a cheeky move too. Yeah. The talent we have here, we can make an album. Make for sure album. Yes, we could. Wasn't it one of few cities where we named a nightclub near the university campus the library? Yes, we did, because we thought it was a library building right next to it, but it wasn't a library, it was the bookstore. I realised later on, but we did call the nightclub the library. Yes. I'd have a helicopter rescuing the fire truck. ambulance should be on scene. That's a very good shout, absolutely. And we do have some ambulance props. Do you want them all like? Yeah, let's put the ambulance here. We've got a whole rescue squad going on. We could definitely actually, I've just realised we haven't really detailed all around it. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we'll get in a little bit of foliage, although it's very difficult to place on the side of cliffs like this, because it all just kind of, yeah, sometimes looks a bit wonky enough. And you also can't brush it over a slope that is this steep, I have discovered in Solitude as well, which is not something I discovered in any city prior to this, because we don't have quite such steep slopes, if I can talk properly. Oh, we were going to cover that up with a rock actually, so let's go ahead and do that, because it does look pretty awful from this side. We definitely need like a larger boulder or something behind this, maybe like that, to cover it off. Are we getting kind of the landslidey vibe from this? Yeah, you can see the broken road that side. Come down and see the bus. I really want to put some like decals on the bus. See, that's where City Skylines do a massive improvement. We could put details all over. Actually, I think you can do it on props now, but over like buildings and stuff would be cool. Your bobbies carry AK-47s, that's intense. I mean, they definitely don't, Grim. I don't think so anyway. A standard bobby in the UK do not carry AK-47s, that's for sure. But I couldn't think of the name of another gun. Should be reporters and vendors selling dogs, and a hearse. So I like the hearse idea. I don't think I've got a hearse prop though, which is a massive oversight actually. We should definitely have a hearse prop if we're going to do scenes like this. Yeah. Can you snap to surface some overgrowth on the slopes? We can. So overgrowth again is another one that's a bit tricky, where if the surface is too steep, you'll see here, it will stick out. That's if we can even like put it in the, it will stick out flat. I literally can't even see it because my mouse is in the wrong place. Let's try over here. Yeah, so it'll work in some places, but it does tend to like overhang if you put it on a slope that's wrong. That's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad there. There was somewhere near my harbour where it did that, and yeah, you can see here it's sort of like it starts to stick out a bit and it looks like it's floating a little bit weirdly, but I think in and amongst all these rocks it would be much less noticeable. So yeah, we can absolutely do that. Get rid of some of our random green cliff texture in here as well. And we can never get enough overgrowth, can we? Let's face it. This is a perfect chance to legitimately have some trees in the road. Oh, we did have them earlier. Edward, you may not have been here. Had legitimate trees in the road because I didn't turn anarchy on. Not spacing it. But yes, we could. Yeah, we could actually. We could have some trees that have fallen down into here. Is that what you mean? Yeah, we could. That would be kind of cool actually. Like a tree has slidden down, slidden? That's not a word. Slid down the slope. Oh god, that's a tongue twister. Along with the landslide. Yeah, we could definitely do that. I don't know what the thumbnail for this stream is going to be. Like this. Come and watch me place literally about 5 vehicles and 1,000 rocks. In my town, the simplest of fender benders seems to warrant 6 police cars, 2 fire engines and 2 ambulances minimum, no joke. Oh my god, yes, everyone like rushed to the scene. Wait, have we got an actual helicopter going over? Oh, look at that. The police are searching the mountains for any other offenders that may have escaped the Italian job bus crash. Legitimately what's happening here. Okay, yeah, let's definitely put a bit of overgrowth down here. Maybe it could be that the landslide has been here for a while, but this twerp with a bus has decided to go over the edge, as it were. Oh god, that's actually worked not too bad. I thought that was going to stick out really badly then. It does look a little bit stretched. The terrain is so stretched though, but it's okay. It's okay. I do just want to very quickly cover this bit up over here though, because this feels like it needs some nice dense forest. Actually, let's not do... Yeah, let's do no palms, Solitude. So we just get the sort of bushier rainforest generic tree look in here rather than loads of palm trees up the mountainside, which I think feels a little bit odd. And also, I very helpfully was told, forgive me, I can't remember the name, but quite early on in Solitude, like about how palm trees grow, and unless it's like right next to water, it's only really where people have like purposefully placed palm trees. They wouldn't grow all the way up the mountainside, naturally at least, which I thought was very interesting. I learn about fauna making YouTube videos. Actually, no, like very genuinely interesting actually. So I have actually, since I was told that, tried to steer away from doing too many palm trees up in the mountains. I know that sounds surprising because it feels like there's a lot. Like you look over here, there's not too many. There's only the odd one dotted about. And then when you get closer to the coast, lots more palm trees. That's how I wanted it to look. So hopefully that's more realistic. I don't think I've ever actually mentioned that in a video. There we go, but that's why I've got all the different forest brushes set up for Solitude with palms, no palms, mix, just shrubbery, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we could definitely have a tree kind of has slid down the slope here. We want something small though, I think, for this. Oh, I wish I could angle them. Does that make you part of the palm police? Absolutely does, Egg. Yeah, yeah. I am the palm police. Or I got palm policed, you could say. Vadrana, welcome in. I'm happy you're doing CS1. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm very happy to do CS1. I enjoy it a lot. Was the accident caused by a chicken crossing the road? Do you have a chicken? Could have been Arctic Fox. I do not have a chicken prop though. No, no. What about the other side of the road? Just like that, lovely. Oh, have I done it? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So I think we're pretty much done on the landslide. But we're an hour and a half in. I'm not sure whether to start the next area or if there's any other... We need to put the Thornberries in, actually. So we need some ideas for where the Thornberries are going to go. We recap on the Thornberries storyline very briefly. Let's just go for a little tour and then we can talk about it. So we first saw the Thornberries up over here in another vehicle crash. We love to do vehicle crashes if you join my streams. This is your first time here, this is what we get. So here are the Thornberries. We have Betty, Bobby and Bruce. I'm going to remember them this time. Bruce being the dad, Bobby being the son, and Betty being the mum. And their names are like, you know, Bob it off, Bob saves you. Like, we love Bob in CS1 here. We absolutely worship Bob. Bobby is the kind of hero of the family and gets his parents out of a bit of trouble, is what we said. So here, yeah, the mum is kind of Instagram-like. She's wearing flip-flops on their jungle adventure. That'll tell you what kind of person she is. She's over there getting the number of this policeman. They're trying to sort out their crashed vehicle. So that was where they started. And then we took them over to our little... Goodness, I'd forgotten about the Fuvella over there. That was probably one of the longest builds I've ever done. Yeah, then we took them over to this little scrapyard over here where they were trying to get some spare parts to fix their car. But this gang showed up in their black Range Rovers. We've got some more of them over here. And this gang leader guy. I'm going to have to remind myself, got them in a bit of trouble. And this guy is praying over the dead dog. Sleeping dog, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, Betty Thornberry again is chatting to this nice young fellow on the bench. Well, they saved them all. And I think, oh, that was it. Bobby was saying to his dad, no, this dude's bad. Let's just get the hell out of here. And that's why he's got his back to the dude, the gang leader. None of this makes any sense, but it did at the time. And then we saw the Thornberries again. It's reminded me we've only done 3 Solitude streams. Over in Tacky Tropical. Shout out to Tacky Tropical. Drink unresponsibly. That's what we do in this bar. And here is Betty Thornberry, and she is undercover with this guy, trying to get them out of some kind of trouble while the dad and the son watch on. That's what happened. But now we need a new place for them. I need to flesh out that storyline a little bit to make it a little bit more sensible and cohesive. But we need a new location for them, so let me know in the chat what your suggestions are for that. Summit, hello, found your channel through Overcharged Egg, one of the happier accidents. Oh, thank you, Summit. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. And thank you to Egg for sending someone my way. Appreciate it. VOD title is in the detail. Pre-order now. Could actually be it, Paul. Could actually be it. Yes. Righty, welcome in. No, I missed the start. Just got home. You missed a fair amount, Righty. We've built a whole Italian job scene over here. Here we have got, for anyone who's missed it, this guy hanging off a wooden pole rope out of a fire helicopter. This guy with the strongest fingertips in the world hanging out of the crashed bus over here. A random Lambo that could have been part of the scene. We've got some debris that's fallen out of the bus down the landslide there, and then all of the various emergency services now not watching on because we blocked their view with a boulder and a tree, but there we go. We're waiting for stuff to happen. Are the Thornberrys on vacation from Karen in Orchid Bay? That is a great shout, Michael. I absolutely love that shout. Yes, I think they are. Gorgonzola, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Renee, hello, welcome in. El Demetrius, hello, welcome in. Lots of new people coming in. 85 of you here. Wow, thank you. Thank you for hanging out on Tuesday evening. We haven't done a lot so far. We've just done this. And some drunk honeymooners on an island as well, on Solitude. Solitude Island, where you go and drink copious amounts of Jack Squircle rum. Yandy, hello, welcome in. So cool you're still playing CS1. Are you done with CS2 for now? No, actually no. I'm actually enjoying CS2. Well, on the channel. Yes, there's no regular CS2 content. I may do the odd special build at the moment, but I will start a new modded, detailed CS2 series at some point, but I want to progress further with the series that I've got. I have too many already on the go, so I'm not going to be adding a new one to the roster. It will be when one of those finishes, then we will be doing modded CS2, because actually I really enjoy it. Yeah. And I do think there's some major detailing advancements over CS1 now, and they are also finally actually making some really big advancements in the game, so I'm much happier playing it actually at the moment than I have been for the past couple of months. And to be honest, not making content on it has been quite nice, because I haven't had quite so much negativity out there, which is not fun in all honesty. So yeah, it's been quite nice to have a little break from it, reset, and then we will get back to it. But yeah, I'm still loving CS1. That's not going anywhere fast. The gold is stolen at the beginning of the movie, and the rest of the movie the team is dealing with the aftermath of the heist. Right, yeah. Italian job. What was today's theme? Or does anyone know what right for today's fun fact? Oh, you've missed a lot, Gorgonzola. I mean, it could be something to do with this Italian job heist scene here. It could be something to do with starting a band with the first album called It's All in the Detail. All the details. I love it. Quality over quantity always. Thank you, Summit. Thank you. Yeah, that was kind of like one thing I've been debating recently. We can actually, I haven't had a hydration break at all, so let's go and take a nice little, we'll take a nice little sunset view from up in the hills over here in Daniel Jepson Valley. I'll just have a brief little hydration break while we ponder what we're going to do with the Thornberrys. Oh, we can have a sunset. There we go. I can't remember what I was saying now. Quality over quantity. Yeah, I kind of had a little thought recently in the Discord. Like, I was a bit worried that because I was taking so long between different episodes in each series that people were just getting unengaged with it. I mean, my views are like the worst they've ever been on new videos, at least right now. So yeah, I don't really care about that. I just want to do content that I like and that hopefully you guys enjoy and the people who are engaged with it really enjoy. But I was kind of a bit worried that putting episodes out, like, you know, once every 3 weeks, once every month even sometimes, kind of breaks the engagement. But a lot of the consensus was would rather have quality over quantity, so I appreciate that. Yeah, and sometimes my life does get in the way. I still think the guy bent over would look better hanging out of hanging over the rung on the helicopter. Oh yes, Greg, that would have looked cool. We can always change that. Thornberrys actually became a band like the Brady Bunch and did a spoof of FewCandy's album. Oh my god, that could be it. Yeah. Is it really a final decision that Funilla will end at 9 tiles? Oh, Miss Waldo. It's not a final decision. But the views are like, as much as I want to do what I want to do, and I love that city, and I'd happily take it on further. I do also want to grow. I'll grow on YouTube and continue that, and hopefully cut down on real job hours a little bit more to take on more YouTube, because I love it. Yeah, and I want to be able to do more live streams, and other things just get in the way constantly, like work. And if I'm being sensible, Funilla should probably stop at 9 tiles, just because it's really, really dropped off quite a ginormous cliff, unfortunately. But I'm not resided to that decision right now, so we'll see. And also I've still got to get to 80,000 to get the 9th tile, and then we've got to build out the 9th tile, so we've still got quite a long way left, even if it does end at 9 tiles in Funilla. The other thought is to take it to 9 tiles and then live stream on from past that, because that's kind of like a complete vanilla build at 9 tiles. And then we can live stream on past that with 25 tiles, 81 tiles, whatever we want. I'll see. I haven't made up my mind yet. Oh, Gorgonzola. Actually, I'm not doing so well. Just came over from my mum and dad, and I'm in need of some diversion. My dad has been terminally ill for some time. Might only be a few days now. Oh my goodness, Gorgonzola. Oh, I'm incredibly sorry to hear that, and I'm like sending lots of love and best wishes to you and your family. That's a difficult time. That's a difficult time. Hopefully we can give you a little bit of diversion, as you say, for tonight. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I appreciate that. Riley, hello, welcome in. BL, hello, welcome in. I enjoy your content, even if they're spaced. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that seemed to be the general kind of like consensus. So yeah, I appreciate that. The Bradys went to Hawaii, the Thornberrys went to Solitude. It all adds up. That's very true, Michael. Yeah, I just got here. You can stop talking about me now. Okay, everyone, Riley. No more mention of Riley. Good to see you, Riley. Glad to have you here. Remastered has 34 tiles. Does it, Franklin? I thought it had 25. I watch female episodes more than once. Oh, thank you, BL. You're the best. we like people like that. So yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of interesting actually, because Funilla still like does better than Solitude. Like Solitude, the actual back series of Solitude gets literally no views. So if anyone wants to go and rewatch it, that would greatly help. But like, yeah, Solitude is the one that takes me the longest to do for absolutely the least reward, because the series just doesn't get views. It doesn't bring in new people. But obviously you guys watching it now love it. I'm still absolutely loving modded CS1 and the vibe of Solitude. So that's kind of, you know, another difficult reality, unfortunately, and the choice between essentially being sensible for growth or ignoring all of that, which I don't think is sensible to do, but I want to try and get a balance ultimately. So we'll see. For now, we're just having fun. Us probably carrying pineapple and pizza, which is the Italian job. Yes, Summit. Yes. Love the idea with the live streams after 9 tiles. Okay. That's good, Miss Waldo. Yeah. Yeah, because I think that's probably the most likely scenario. So we can just like have fun and chill after that and build it out beyond that, but have the kind of main episodes in the series and probably at the 9 tiles. That's the most likely scenario, like I said, but I'm not resided to it at the moment. It's the same with Thessia. Modded CS1 views are low these days. Okay, that's good to know, Egg. It's not just me. Yeah, like, so much effort for really little reward. So I really greatly appreciate you guys hanging out today with Solitude. It means an awful lot to me. Like, we put, and Egg, I'm sure it's the same with you. You put absolutely hours and sink your heart into a city. And then we just see like the interest drop off a cliff pretty much overnight. It's very disheartening. So I greatly appreciate it. If anyone's watching the VOD as well, please drop a like and a comment for the sake of engagement. I greatly appreciate it. CS1 is hard for YouTube these days. It is, unfortunately, Pilot, but there's so much love for it out there. Yeah, I'll queue up some Solitude episodes now. Michael, you're a winner. Thank you. Right, I'm not really sure where we're putting the Thornberries. CS1 videos is like swimming against the stream now. But it is fun though. Yeah, Nobis, yeah. It is. It is. Same here, new modded series here. Doesn't do great. Oh, hell, Demetrius. Yeah, see, I think it's a common thing across all creators. Like, even though there's more people playing CS1, there's definitely more reward on YouTube, unfortunately, for CS2. Yeah. And I don't plan on chasing analytics. Like, I'm not even close to this being a full-time job for me. Like, you know, literally that I'm not close to that. I kind of sort of was at one point, but yeah, not anymore. So I'm kind of resigned to the fact that I want to make sure I'm having fun with it. So that's really what I've been doing, and that's why I kind of stopped playing not Vanilla County, Orleans. I'm just rattling on and not actually building anything. I don't know what we're doing with the rest of the stream. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. It's been great fun chatting to all of you guys, though, I will say that. Like, I really appreciate the little hangout. And yeah, my plan is over June to do lots of Solitude streams. So the episodes I'm going to hold back for a bit, and we're going to focus on Vanilla and the Planet Zoo things just for a month, or maybe up to 2, but we're going to do lots of Solitude live streams, so it won't be ignored. And I promise we'll build more than today as well. We're not just going to do like some random prop scene every episode, unless that's what you guys want. So let me know in the comments. If that's what you want, we can do random prop scenes over and over and over. I'm very happy to do that. Love it. So I was going to build out this episode, but I'm conscious we're an hour and 45 in, and I do need to go to bed at some point tonight. So yeah, I think we're going to call it. I do want to place the Thornberries though. Does anyone know if you watch a video 2 times with the same account, will the counter go up by 1 or 2? It will go up by 2, yeah. So I could, interestingly actually, if I upload a video to YouTube and I've scheduled it to go out like the next day, I can watch it from my account and it will then say 1 view. But yeah, it does add up. So if I'm watching more than once, it will say 2 views. I don't sit there watching my own videos, by the way. Like, I do watch them back because I need to educate myself on it. But I watch it back during the editing process. That's not the point. But yeah, it does add up. So if you watch it more than once, every view you do will count towards it. You can only like once though, sadly. I must take the brown dog for a walk. Catch you later. Thanks for the stream, Few. No worries, Egg. No worries, Egg. Enjoy the rest of your time off and give Coco some scratches from us all. Enjoy your walk. I'm still waiting for that console version, so no point to watch a lot of CS2. Yeah, a lot of people feel like that, Andy. Yeah. Much more hype on YouTube for CS2, especially with all the drama. People seem to love a train wreck if you could only get them into bus wrecks. Yeah, I'm tired of the drama, Michael. Like, yeah, that's why I stopped Orleans. Like, I'm not going to put out videos that bash the game, and equally, like, right from early access, I didn't put out videos that was like, this game is the best. Okay, maybe apart from like 1 or 2 of my titles I maybe choosed a little bit later on in the series, but like, yeah, I'm not into like putting out messages for clicks and hating all over the game. Like, yeah, that's not me. I'm not going to do that. I'll give you my opinion, and I'll always give you my honest opinion throughout the entire series, and hopefully you guys can see that is what I have done with CS2. But I'm not going to put out a dedicated video just bashing it for the sake of it, because it's just, that's not fun, is it? Not fun. Just get 50 cheap smartphones and watch all your videos on there on autoplay. Could do that, Cake Boy, yeah. I think even then that would still only be like, if I got 50 smartphones, like, you're still only talking like, what, 200 views overnight? It's not that much. It would be an expensive way to do it, let's say that. Okay, Thornberries. I need to put them somewhere. I need to put them somewhere. I'm wondering if we put them somewhere in the resort. Like, she's gone out to Tacky Tropical. I mean, I need to get the story aligned a little bit in my head. If we're going to actually, I'll tell you what, maybe, no, I do want to place the Thornberries. No, we could place the Thornberries twice next stream, maybe, to make up for it. What I would like is in the chat, or actually, sorry, not in the chat, in the comments after the stream, someone to really outline the story of the Thornberries for me, and then we're going to recount it next stream. Or we can talk about it in the Discord as well. Come and join us if you haven't already. Yeah, we need to get the story straight, and then while we start streaming Solitude a bit more, then I think we can like really get into the nitty-gritty of the story. and then we'll know where to place them, and it'll make a little bit more sense than like randomly all over the place. Do you want the Snowman Mafia to be waving into the car helicopter chase scene? It could be. It could be Gorgonzola. Absolutely, I'm down for that. So the Thornberrys, is the legal farm still on? Maybe they're deep in the forest looking for a plot of land for Betty to set up a farm. Right, do we want to do a legal farm on the next stream? I feel like there's a lot of mention of legal farms, and I feel like that would go well with the storyline, actually, as well. Yes. Resort makes logical sense. Okay, Ben says the resort. You could create something like a weed farm where the mob use the Thornberrys to disguise the farm. That's just it, Summit. That's where we're at. I think next stream we're going to make a legal farm. So let's do that. So the next stream will be on Sunday the 16th. I can't do this Sunday. It's going to be on Sunday the 16th. That's when we'll have the next Solitude live stream, the traditional Sunday evening time. We'll make a legal farm and we'll get the Thornberry storyline rolling. That's what we'll do. The legal farm on Stony Road, yes. I feel like I've missed out big time on the Thornberry story, lol. I was only just beginning, right, we haven't done enough Solitude live streams, so we're about to get on a roll with Solitude live streams, and we'll have a lot of storyline going on. But anyway, I don't know what we've built here today. It's entirely random and a lot of fun, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do for a thumbnail. I feel like it's going to have to be something like maybe it's looking down over the port. Maybe I can get like a decent angle. The Italian job. Maybe the thumbnail's that. I'm not sure. Stoner Road. That's also a good name, Riley. Yes. Maybe the Thornberrys could have their own channel on Discord to follow the storyline. Oh, Edward, I like that. I like that. Okay, we can create a Thornberrys channel on Discord. And then people can put ideas in there, and we're going to craft the story together, and then we're going to follow it along on the live streams. It's a bit bitty right now. We need some concrete. We've already got them in 3 situations, though, so the story needs to factor those in already. It's for the community, yes. Okay. Alright. I'm going to end the stream there. This was not what I planned tonight, but yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun, and it's really nice to be back streaming. Like I said, more regular streams across June and July and on into the future as well, whether it's Solitude or otherwise, but Solitude, definitely we're going to stream a lot across June and July, and hopefully it'll be fun, and we'll build more than we have today. It's good to be back. Thank you so much for hanging out on the stream. As always, likes and comments once the VOD is done. If you actually refresh your browser once it's finished, you should be able to drop a comment on there, or if not, come back later and drop it, because we just don't get any on live streams. I know Egg has said the same, so it's very much appreciated. Really appreciate the support on Solitude. Massive thank you to all of the patrons as well. You guys are just like insanely generous. Appreciate that so much. And YouTube members, massive thank you to you, and thank you for hanging out, everyone. We've had Franklin, Cakeboy, Grimnar, Ben, Greg, Raichu, Summit, who might you? Love, not in a weird way. Good. Thank you for joining. Oh, the Thornberrys could be arguing at the resort. They cannot decide which accommodation to take. Betty wants to take one on the water. The boys want an apartment on shore. I love that idea, Star. I'm going to bank that for next time, because I've started to say goodbye already. But yes, thank you for hanging out, Star Stuff, Miss Waldo, Brad, Edward. We've had Teddy, El Demetrius in earlier as well. Raichu, did I already say you? Riley. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. Gorgonzola, so sorry to hear your news, and I hope watching the stream VOD back will give you a nice diversion to all of that. Michael W, Alan, EMB, Egg, Eggsy, who I saw earlier as well, No Mess as well. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you all. Oh, Max, Prof, Raichu, Edward, I'm forgetting loads of names. Pilot as well. EMB, Yandy, thank you.